It was another peaceful weekend at our lake cabin, nestled in the woods by the water, far from the chaos of the city. The morning had been spent enjoying the fresh air and the beauty of nature, and I was preparing to head out to run some errands. My daughter was inside the cabin organizing a few things for our trip back home. I loaded the car with our supplies, ready to make the most of the day. But as I stepped out of the cabin and approached the driveway, I noticed something unusual. Karen, the local HOA board member, was parked right in front of my exit. At first, I thought she might just be stopping for a quick chat. But then I saw the look on her face, cold and calculated. She had positioned her car in such a way that it completely blocked my path. I tried to stay calm and approached her, asking politely if she could move her vehicle so I could leave. But instead of responding rationally, she gave me a smug smile and shook her head. "You're not going anywhere," she declared. "I'm calling the cops. You're trespassing on HOA property, and I'm tired of dealing with your nonsense." I couldn't believe it. This was my property, legally mine and my daughter's. Yet Karen, who had always been a thorn in my side, had no qualms about making false claims and interfering with our lives. I calmly explained that we were well within our rights to be here, and that there was no reason for her to block my exit, but she didn't care. She was determined to create trouble. As I watched her pull out her phone and dial the police, I had enough. It was time to put an end to this. I had installed a ballard at the end of the driveway, a heavy-duty retractable post meant to protect our property from unwanted vehicles. I hit the button to raise it, and within moments, the large ballard shot up with a force that could stop any vehicle in its tracks. What happened next was almost comical. Karen's SUV, which was still positioned directly in front of the ballard, was crushed by its steel frame. The impact wasn't enough to completely destroy her car, but it left a massive dent, and the vehicle was immobile. Karen rushed out of her car looking horrified as she saw the damage. The police arrived shortly after, and while Karen tried to explain how I had attacked her SUV, the sheriff quickly assessed the situation. It was clear that her actions had led to the incident. With no legal grounds to stand on, Karen was left fuming as the officers explained that I had every right to protect my property, and the ballard was fully within legal use. As Karen's rage boiled over, I took a deep breath. The whole encounter had been exhausting, but it felt good to finally stand up to her. I drove away, leaving her behind, watching as the sheriff's department took control of the situation. The peace I had once enjoyed at our lake cabin was restored, but I couldn't help but feel a sense of satisfaction that for once Karen had been the one to face the consequences of her behavior.